Washington Avenue. So.
It certainly does, and if there's noise, it's because it's snowy New York. He's getting a jillion phone calls because everyone wants his fabulous food, and so we might be a little more interrupted than the usual video. Well, people call you Jimmy, so I can call you. Okay, Jimmy, I've known you for a while. What's sort of extraordinary about you at the age of 53?
I don't know if anything's extraordinary. I'm just lucky to be alive. I'm happy. As I approached 49 to 50, I just decided, you know, I'm here for one shot. So I started performing comedy. I decided, am I just funny at Christmas or am I funny all the time? Apparently I'm funny all the time. So I've been at Caroline's for 3 years and comics.
So you started something totally new.
Right. And yeah, I'm not plugging myself. I'm just saying I'm the only clean one there, so they keep calling me back. Because use your brain instead of just dropping F-bombs and doing that. But it's something aside from just, you know, providing lunch for people. It's a way to entertain and find out if there's something else I can do. And then I decided to take an art class. So I now have 23 oil paintings.
Wow.
And I've done 1,700 drawings.
So you're totally an example of someone who went out there and started new things after 50.
Right. I probably waited too long, but at some point, as you reach a milestone, whether it's 30, 40, or 50, you decide, you know, I want to try this so I can at least say I've done it before my time is up. So next up is racing school. As a matter of fact, this Sunday I just got to drive a vintage 1967 Ferrari 330 GTC.
How was that?
It was amazing. Lent to me by a man that I met an hour earlier. He said, here's my car. So it was fun.
Let me ask you another question, not to interrupt you, but
sure.
You did something. There was a report on this morning's television, and it seems to be the normal statistic, that 2/3 of America is obese.
Unfortunately, yes.
And at one time, when I first knew you, for a lot of the time I knew you, you would say you had to fall into that category.
Probably twice over, yes.
Twice over obese. Now, what's happened? You've sort of changed something in the last year or so. What's happened with that?
I just decided to lose weight, mostly just to be more comfortable, and my knees were hurting. And also, I used to be very thin. I was a model at one time, and then as stress came over and my dad died and just, you know, taking over the business with my brother, some people deal with it differently. I deal with it by eating chocolate and just stuffing my face. It's a little difficult. But I've taken off about 95 pounds, trying to get back to my normal weight. So I've got
95 pounds?
Yeah, I've probably got another 60 to go. But I was a 32 waist for about 20 years, and I went up to a 60. So I'm back down to 49, yeah.
It's so impressive. And the thing is, a lot of people say, you know, I can't diet, I don't want to, and you know what I do, and you're surrounded all day long by like that. I mean, you know, and the best brownies in New York, and the best everything.
That would be my lunch next year. No, but now, no.
But how did you get the willpower, and how did you fight just the fact that your environment is like really rich, mayonnaise-y, fabulous food?
Well, one is if you actually look at a photo of yourself and you're shocked, it's pretty bad. You know, like, my God, I'm that big. Another is if you get on a half-empty bus and everybody moves from the window seat to the aisle, you know you're scaring them. So that's, but the other is just health, and also deciding to eat at 7 o'clock at night instead of 11 when I'm usually getting home. And then just walking home and exercising a lot more.
Are you exercising now?
Yeah, a lot more, yeah.
And tell me, how much better do you feel?
Oh, a lot better. No, totally different. I can breathe better. I just feel better. And there's just a little different sense of self. You know, when you're thin, people have comments to say about you because you might think you're gorgeous or something. When you're overweight, there are far more comments, and they're not necessary. But you know, they do hurt. You know, but it was time to do it and get back into a better, healthy mode. And once, you know, I'm over 50. If I let it go until 60 or 70, it would be impossible. But no, I feel much better. I've always been active, but I'm much more active now, so it feels good.
So what would be, on closing, your 3 bits of advice for people who just say, I mean, I'm really impressed, and I didn't know you were doing all these great things, so I'm a big believer in trying new things after 50. But more people have a problem with losing the weight, and if you can do it, with that here, everything, can you give them, just, people love 3 pieces of advice. What would your 3 pieces of advice be?
Okay, well, one is try and eat less if you can, but don't punish yourself. So instead of having a big lunch or a big dinner, then maybe have a fruit salad before lunch and then drink a lot of water. It fills you up. Number 2, for me, doing the comedy and the painting, it gave me a chance to use creative energy that I might have thwarted with food. I might say, I'm too afraid to get on stage, I'll eat. Once you get on stage, or once you start painting or doing a triathlon or a marathon, you're using energy that might have gone to eating, using it for something better. And you feel better about yourself. And number 3 is, you know, just keep a perspective. Don't let people's comments bother you. Do what you do for yourself. But try and walk a little bit. If you're tired or cold, walk 2 blocks. If you can, then the next day walk 4 blocks. And just do that. Do it in increments, and don't tell anybody what you're doing until you're ready to do it. That's my best piece of advice.
Well, Jimmy, thank you. You're an inspiration on a lot of levels.
Well, thank you. That's so nice of you to say.
No, really. And it's a joy to know you, and even more so now.
Thank you.